Welcome back to Campfire Tales, where the fire flickers low and the night weaves stories that chill your bones. I'm your host, pulling you close to the campfire to unravel tales that echo in forgotten hollows. Tonight, we delve into the wrathful tale of the Wailing Hollow, a ghost story carried on the wind's mournful cry. What calls from a valley that never sleeps? Let's face the terror together. Settle in, but don't follow the wail. In the Ozark Mountains of Arkansas, where mist clung to gnarled pines, Eleanor, a folklorist, hunted old tales, her recorder filled with whispers of lost souls. Locals spoke of the Wailing Hollow, a sunken valley cursed since 1875, when a settler named Hannah was abandoned by her family, her cries for help swallowed by the wind. Eleanor, intrigued by the legend, ventured into the hollow, her boots sinking in damp loam, the air sharp with pine and decay. As dusk fell, a low wail rose. "Eleanor, come!" the sound weaving through the trees, her name a chilling echo. Her heart skipped, but curiosity drove her deeper, the valley's pull tightening. The wail grew, curling like smoke, the air heavy with a sour chill that stung her skin. Eleanor's recorder crackled, capturing only static as the wind howled, "Find me." The trees seemed to lean closer, their branches clawing at her coat and hands, leaving thin scratches. She pressed on, curiosity driving her forward, ignoring the building dread in her gut, the wail sharpening to a scream, Hannah's voice pleading, "Can you feel my pain?" The dread in Eleanor's gut had become too much for her to ignore, and she attempted to turn back, but the ground softened, sucking at her boots, as if the hollow resisted her escape. Eleanor's breath quickened, her flashlight flickering, the beam catching a pale figure. Hannah, her eyes hollow, hands outstretched, the scream pierced, "Stay with me!" and the wind surged, knocking Eleanor to her knees, pain flaring. She pushed herself up, the valley trembling, the air thick with despair. The figure loomed closer, its touch icy, draining her strength, the wail deafening, "Join me!" Eleanor's cries merged with the wind. The hollow fell silent, save for a faint sob. A search team found only her recorder, its tape warped with a single, endless scream. Deep in the Wailing Hollow, its winds still carrying Hannah's sorrow. That's the Wailing Hollow, rooted in Ozark folklore. Born in tales of abandoned spirits haunting forgotten valleys, it warns of hollows that bind the curious to their cries. In Scottish folklore, a chilling tale haunts the Highlands. The Caoineag's Glen tells of Fiona, a botanist, studying flora in a desolate glen, its winds said to carry the wail of Morag. A crofter's wife left to die in 1746 during the Jacobite purges, her pleas lost to the gale. Fiona, skeptical, dismissed the local lore, hiking into the glen, her pack heavy, the air bitter with heather and ash. The further into the glen she got, the more the atmosphere changed, becoming more ominous with each step. Fiona ignored the growing warning in the pit of her stomach and pushed forward. A low wail rose in the wind. "Fiona." The sound slithering through the rocks, her name a ghostly call. Her pulse raced, but she pressed on, the glen's pull undeniable. The wail sharpened, weaving through the air like a blade, the wind stinging her face with icy grit. Fiona's camera glitched, its screen flickering as Morag's voice hissed, "Follow me, Fiona." The rocks seemed to shift, narrowing the path. Fiona could no longer ignore the warning she felt inside her. She ran, the wail swelling to a scream, "Stay with me!" the ground quaking underfoot. Fiona's breath caught, her flashlight dimming, catching a pale figure. Morag, her face gaunt, her limbs gnarled and twisted. Her wrathful screams and the wind roaring pierced Fiona's ears, the pressure in her head becoming unbearable. She staggered, the glen closing in, the air choking with grief. Morag's icy touch grazed her back, sapping her strength, the wail deafening. Fiona's cries faded, her body falling limp as her heart gave out. The glen fell silent, save for a faint wail. Searchers found only her camera, its lens cracked, in the Caoineag Glen, its winds still echoing Morag's wrath. Why do these tales endure? It's the dread of hollows that wail, binding you to a spirit's grief. From Ozark valleys to Highland glens, cursed hollows trap the unwary. Next time you hear a cry on the wind, don't follow. That's all for tonight's Campfire Tales. If these stories made you fear lonely valleys, share them in the comments, or tell us a ghostly tale from your hometown. Next time, we'll unravel the spectral tale of the Phantom's Call, a legend that'll make you dread the silence. Until then, keep the fire burning and avoid Wailing Hollows.